Hi, my name is Catalina Gallo. I am 26 years old from Miami, Florida. I received a bachelor's degree in biological sciences from Florida International University back in 2009. I first wanted to go to medical school, which is why I got a degree in biology. But due to unforeseen circumstances, I was not able to go to medical school, which turned out for the best because that was originally what I realized that I did not want to do. I decided to pursue a master's in healthcare administration. The reason as to why I pursued this was because I realized that what I was good at was managing things, working with insurances, working with people in charge of, for example, LabCorp, United Healthcare, making contracts, making sure everything was up to date, that everyone was doing things that they were supposed to. So I started working at a pediatrics office, Westchester Pediatrics, as the front desk coordinator, and I was quickly moved up to the billing department due to my ability to learn quick, to adapt, and my ex-boss, she always told me I would go very far. So I worked in the billing department, which struck my attention to get this degree. Now I currently work at a psychiatric hospital, Southern Winds Hospital, as the business office manager. I actually started this job 3 months ago. And let me tell you that putting masters in, like currently pursuing a master's degree, makes such a difference on a resume. I got so many much more calls, but that's a little bit about me. I know it has nothing to do with what right now is happening, but this isn't necessarily what I want to do for the rest of my life, but it is a step in the right direction because what I really want to do is hopefully become a CEO of a hospital in the near future. So when I looked over the outcomes and the course objectives, I pondered on what type of goals and expectations I actually have for this course. Since I work on the billing side, I know a lot about insurances, insurance reimbursements, contracts, how, for example, pediatrics, they have things called HEDIS, which is what the doctors have to meet certain criteria for people with Medicaid. Now I see on the hospital side, since before I didn't work with Medicare, that you have to meet things, criteria for Medicare also. It's always very important to know about anything that has to do with monetary, just because, let's be honest, like a HCO, the healthcare organization, does not run without any money because money is needed to run an actual business. So since I do work on the billing side, I know a lot about claims and all that, but I do need to learn more about the money and how it funds different operations in both a small setting, such as a physician's office, and in a big setting, such as a hospital. It's always great to know more information than what you actually need. There's nothing wrong with knowing more. It's better than knowing less and having a conversation with someone and seeming and seeing and like that person can think that you don't really know anything. So it's always better to know more. I do not know that much about capital and liquid assets. We went over it briefly in the course before, but since I don't have a lot to do with like actual accounting words, I do not know a lot about that, and that is something that I would want to learn by the end of this class. Know more about the accounting and how it all correlates together with the healthcare organization and the management, and how this team has to do this and get approval from this accounting team to be able to do everything that they want. It's always very important to learn about all of the small financial details that help a healthcare organization thrive. By the end of this course, I do want to make sure that I'm still the type of person who stays on the legal side of the law. I know that with money, it's very easy to cross over to the illegal side, and sometimes people, cut corners for a quick dollar or for more money, and they don't realize the repercussions that come with this. I always see myself as a person who upholds the law and always is always ethical, and I never like go away from my integrity. So I hope that everything that we do in these in this class and in this course, and everything we continue learning until our master's program is over and after, it'll help us to become better leaders in the future and be able to lead by example. I really hope this course teaches me a lot more about financing. I don't really know much about capital budgeting, um, or I know how to conduct like profit analysis, but how I know some people, especially in accounting, like things a certain way. So it's going to be interesting to see how some people work only with the accounting side of things, but working with an accounting and the healthcare organization, how maybe some terms that work in one side of accounting really don't go with the healthcare organization. I'm very excited for the class, and I really hope that we learn a lot, and that hopefully any of you guys who maybe have higher positions in a healthcare organization can help everybody else who doesn't know a lot, or you can give us your insight on it. And if anyone ever needs any questions like on the billing side, I will always be more than happy to help. Thank you.